Hello and welcome to episode 86. It's been a while. Hello, Dicko, P-Rat, busy man, looking after
Very busy.
the young fella. Very busy, but without him, we'd be cooked. So we're winging it. I'm actually recording for the first time, so this will be very interesting to see how it goes. But good
Yeah.
to see you, mate. It's been a long time off. I think the last time we did it was grand final week. So we've got 30th of September was our last show. And it's now the 8th of December, so that's like, what,
10
2 months,
weeks.
10
Yeah,
weeks.
eight to 10 weeks. A lot has happened. Your loss been extremely busy, evolved, grown up, a little flare-ups, a lot of them. Um, we've been able to catch up. Um, Probably needs to get a lot of attention on this podcast is Senior. I mean, like the man came in with big raps on him, and um, I don't know, kind of like Steve Smith in the Ashes. Like you expect good things, but it just makes you feel so safe when you see him like do it again and again. And fuck, Senior was elite, elite at the wedding, and just elite. Just on the random text every now and again he shoots me. It just makes my night. I don't think I've ever got like a funny one from him sort of before 4 p.m. But if it's after 4, it's good stuff. The apple has not fallen far from the tree.
Yeah, it has been a big few months. Obviously, we'll go through the list. I've had the off season, New Zealand, Bill Knowles, Hong Kong, my Bucks, Everest, wedding, honeymoon, bit of golf with you. Now pre-season. So it's been busy, but very exciting and happy time of my life. So I'm very grateful for what the last 2 months have held. Where do you want to start, mate? Do you want to start? What have you been up to?
Started a training business.
Really? Talk to me about that.
Working hard, Tommy. Fridays up at four a.m. Out to Seymour, check on the horses, do some updates. Your horse, White Bear, flying. Will be hard to beat next time it goes to the races. Shout out to one of your mates. I can't. It's probably my mate, but I can't remember his name. But he dropped out. He will regret that. Um, Big time. If you know his name, shout it out right now.
Pup
Um,
White.
yeah, Papa, big mistake. The Pappy's sticking fat, and you should have too.
Yeah, well,
Um,
he's probably got one or two left in me, so this you better be training him well up there, mate, because he needs to
yeah,
lift.
needs to live. The boy ran the fastest last 800 metres of his life last start. He's in good order, and he's thriving there in Seymour. Back here on Friday, kids got the blow up castle, the blow up thing. The greatest investment of all time. If you are a parent of young people, not pratty, like you've got one, calm down. I mean, if you've got a couple, I reckon it costs $300, and this thing just blows up, water slides, goes back down, pack it away, and it's sustainable. It's tough. It's gritty. Um, that come out. Then we had to go to Cranbourne. We had a Metro mailbag bloodstock, so the syndication business first Metro double ever on Friday
Really?
night at Cranbourne, which was grouse because there's a bit of pressure on old Talladega girl, young 3-year-old Alabama Express filly, far
Mm.
in it. Um, some big swingers, literally, like that man could kill you. And she was great. And then good old Shine New Deal just kicked their heads in, led all the way. Um, I
Shiny
don't,
New Deal's been good for you.
oh, huge. Man, you should have seen, I've forgotten their names, and I probably can't say much of what they were saying. Some of the owners in Shine New Deal would just slot straight into, your crew in White Bear. They're still in love with my little gag about like don't put the plate in the microwave that you win when you win a race. You get like this silver, beautiful. Got a couple of them over there. They still roll back over that, but Jesus Christ, this man, I can't remember his name, but he's so fucking funny and rogue. And it was a big night, and they all had the double, and it was like $8 into $8, and yeah,
Eight
that
dollars
was
into
that
$8.
roughly, yeah.
Eight
She
dollars into what?
$8 into $8, like $8 Talladega Girl race two
Oh, yeah,
into
yeah.
$8 Shining Deal.
Yeah.
Race
Did you take the
race two
double?
Talladega Girl. I didn't. I didn't. I wish I could just bullshit and lie. And I felt like fucking shit about this on the way home. I ordered my McFlurry, which I always do on the way home from Cranbourne, man. And I feel like it's just a real loser. Wish I did, but they did, and yeah, it's a great night, big day. But the training business is full on. It's really so much fun. I think there's going to be a heap of things that like I can use and therefore like you'll benefit from in our little punting sort of syndicates and things like that. Like the things you learn and understand as to why something might happen or this the horse does X or Y and what this gear change might mean, blah blah blah. It's really starting to add another string to my bow with my like betting, which it fucking needs because it's been I fired up and got through the carnival and like made some runs at Flemington. Didn't get sort of bowled out at Moonee Valley or Caulfield, but fuck, apart from that, it's been a grim, tough little patch of punting. They happen, but I think that the training business will translate to a new sort of angles, a couple of angles in the gambling space. Other than that, mate, I'm just changing bums, hanging out with Ted. Sad day, but a great day. Yesterday, Darcy, like, no bullshit, fucking beat me in around the world, and I was trying it my hardest. And he lipped up at the back half of it, like which you'd be proud of. He wanted
Yeah.
me to tell you that his team won 16 zip Friday night. And your mate, our mate, my mate, Cal's son Jeb, short but fucking gifted, and the boy
Really?
could be like the next Dellavedova. He's just
Really?
got
He's a
you can
gun.
like I've gotten to know Cal, your man, well, and you can just see that he's a goer, and just
If
had a
he's
little
anything like
taste of yeah, had a little
Cal.
taste of him off away from, and he's a real goer. And then like what you said, like he's just got go about him, and he's got sporting talent, but with that see you next Tuesday that you need,
Yeah.
and I think Jeb's got all of that.
Yeah, that's
So
what you need.
Jeb and
I
Das and
mean,
the boys going good, and that's all I do. I don't do a lot anymore. Play golf today.
nice.
But yeah,
Nice.
my life's very boring compared to yours. Let's start, man. So we're talking the grand final finishes. You didn't bugger off straight away. You sort of hung around because you were preparing for the wedding. Did you bugger off to Hong Kong?
Yeah, what did we do? We went to about 10 of us went to Queenstown. What was that? So it was for about,
So was it like all available cashies done? Now we can go to Queenstown.
yeah, I didn't have many. But I got a few in there, which is
What
nice.
about that photo of you and Toby Green, your idol, and mine? I swear to God, I thought it was a younger brother.
Yeah, we had a little
It's all the face masks Annie's been making you do pre-wedding.
um yeah, I, I don't know. Did we? Yeah, we did. We speak about this, but we have spoken about the New Zealand and the grand final because that was
New
before.
Zealand was that actually, yeah, we did, and the big thickie that got traded to the Pies is a goer. Um, the forward Buller, Jack Buller,
Oh, Jack Bull, yeah,
yeah,
we
he
did. We
was
spoke about
great.
that.
Yeah, so we've done
But
New Zealand.
yeah,
Have we
we've
done
done Bill Knowles. We've done that. We've
and
done
we've done the trade, eh? We've done
yeah.
we have. But did we talk about the glorious video that was Will Hayward accepting and like notifying the Carlton supporters how excited he was to get to Carlton live from Medellin?
Yeah, he was. He definitely looked a bit hungover there, didn't he? The old
Oh,
Wilbur, and he's
I don't know if he
very
was hungover yet when he did the video, but he was gonna be.
yeah. He Wilbur looks cat-eyed, as we say. When you wake up, and it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
he looks cat-eyed on the best of days, but yeah, certainly he was very cat-eyed that day. I think it looked pretty early in the morning there, so he must have got up early for training and got his work in early.
Just got a
Which is
little
good to see.
5K in. Yeah,
Yeah, but
extras.
yeah, obviously that's all happened, and yeah, they're going well at Carlton. The word is, which is good. Ollie Flight
Boys
looking like,
happy?
yep, spoke to them. They're going well. It's obviously a big change for them and a very different to the Swans as it would be. It's Melbourne's pretty hot, and as in with the media and things like that, you sort of get away with a lot in Sydney, but they're enjoying it and they've moved on, which is good for them. So They're going well. What else have we touched on? The wedding. We haven't touched on the wedding.
Well, I don't know. Have we done the Bucks?
No, I don't think we have done the Bucks.
Just give us the Swans fan, the Papley fan, the bits you can share about what you do when you just Flaherty moved from the start, just thinking let's go to Hong Kong for a Bucks, a little bit outside the square. I liked it. What are we talking? Sort of 10-man, 20-man crew. Who performed well? Did anyone just let themselves down? Highlights, lowlights. With the over under on sleep was there 4 nights you were there?
3 nights.
3 nights over under on sleep. As a bookmaker, I've got it at 4.5 hours. Yeah, we're taking the over, taking the under. Take it away.
It was. I've always wanted to go to Hong Kong, so I mean, my best mate Skipper, we've always said we wanted to go to Hong Kong, and always said my buck. So I was like, stuff it, we're going to go to Hong Kong. We pulled the trigger, and it was actually the Arc weekend in France there, and it was the long sort of week holiday there. So the Sha-Tin was actually on the Saturday that weekend. Well, we actually changed it because of the Sunday. Well, the weekend we wanted to go was Saturday racing and Wednesday racing, but we didn't want to go from Friday night all the way through to Wednesday because I think we probably would have not made it
Cook
back.
yourself.
So
Yep.
we made the right decision to just go 3 nights of power. So we got there on the Friday night about 6:00 p.m. We all got there. Obviously, it's as a Bucks when you have moved away, you sort of not everyone knows each other. So it was the first sort of hours get to know each other, the boys, and
Like
um,
run rate hard and fast, like vibes up, or is there like just playing the V early?
yeah, we sort of few of the boys went and got a feed early, like a few of the Swans boys, because we got there sort of few of my mates and my brother and that from Melbourne. They got there a bit earlier. They got there actually about 10 a.m. that
Oh,
day.
that's
So
dangerous. That's very
so
dangerous.
so they were pretty
Revved?
blind, yeah, early. And then most of us got there around there about 6 p.m. So we all caught up, and then everyone was meeting each other because obviously Sydney, Melbourne mates. But then within an hour or two, everyone's getting on really well, which was nice. Then we went out, and Saturday went to Sha-Tin, which was very, very nice. Sort of got like a sort of owner's suite sort of up there through Greg Carpenter, actually, that got us a nice table there. Table of 20, well, 2 tables of 10, sort of lazy Susan set up,
Oh yeah.
balcony.
What a horse. What a woman. Shout out to Ashley Carpenter, the daughter who helps me out with everything. Can you compare that experience at the track to Randwick? And obviously Tom's talking about sort of from the hospitality sort of side of it. Like he's always looked after, but you were looked after again in Hong Kong. What's the difference? Is it good or is it bad? What?
It was the race. It's sort of hard because like in Australia, you know the horses, you know the races and things like that. Where I don't, like it wasn't a big race day, so you just sort of go on there and you don't even know what you're betting on. Sort of try to get a bit of mail here, there, everywhere. But so we had a 5-course meal, sort of drinks, everything we can get, red wine, white wine, vodka, beers, and then we were actually Juzzy started playing spin the bottle on the Lazy Susan at one point.
Oh yeah.
But so you have to but he put 5 spin the bottles, and there was 10 of it, or there was probably nearly 20 of us. We ended up making a big table, and so Juzzy got the boys going on second day in and making them scull like he always does, which is rare from Juzz. And then Sunday we had a boat day, which sort of half a debacle, which was the NRL Grand Final.
Oh yeah.
NRL Grand Final, and we actually the speaker broke on the boat, so it was day 3 on the boat. Like we're all hurting, and there's just no music, and it's just so it was a bit of a rough sort of couple of hours on the boat. Then we sort of started to get going, got amongst it, and then we went and watched the NRL Grand Final at a sports pub, and then back to the sort of apartments where we were staying, and it's sort of, I don't know if you've been on a Bucks where they do like questions. So the bride gets asked questions, I get asked questions, and you got to answer about anything. It could be, you name it. And yeah,
No, I've
so
never done that.
yeah, it was good. It was good. I actually went all right. I think I got 7 out of 10 right from from favorite color to you know what?
That's good by you.
Yeah, it was good.
Over under was within 5.5.
Yeah, it was good. It's good, but yeah, it was very, very, very good time. I was,
What was the
and
plane
then and
ride like home? Are you just a professional and just like close your eyes and just get 6 hours like that?
well, I probably didn't mention that me and Tommy McCartan had to stay till the Wednesday because we sort of I heard a whisper that there was a QBE function on the Wednesday, and me and Tommy were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
geez, what do you reckon we could get like little something here like business return and accommodation paid for if we go to this QBE function?" And sure enough, they agreed on that, and so we got business returned. So I left on the Wednesday 11:55 a.m. and slept 8.5 hours on the way home. It's good stuff.
Just too good at it, aren't you?
Yeah, it was good. But yeah, the boys left on Monday about midday, and they were hurting.
Quiet day Tuesday, just put it in neutral and a bit of recovery, or just decided nah, onwards.
Nah, didn't leave the room. Got room service, pitch black rooms as well. It was good stuff. Tuesday got out a bit by the pool, and yeah, it was good. Didn't s- and then we on the Wednesday had to sort of pick ourselves up and be
Get
a bit
yourself
more
together.
professional.
Yeah.
Mm, but
All
no,
right.
it's fun.
The Bucks leads to a wedding. You have a Bucks because you're having a wedding. Gorgeous setting. I don't know if you had much to do with any of it. You let me know if you did. Um, Beautiful, beautiful day. Um, you look like you were shitting yourself. It looked like it went well. Um, Take us through it. The bits you want to share. Don't share
Yeah,
anything you don't want to share.
yeah, it was good. It was I think that's also what's good about a Bucks as well. Sort of your mates sort of then you come back the following, I think it was my 3 weeks in between, and they're all catching up again and getting along again. That's a really good thing about a Bucks when you catch up again and talk about stories and then go again for the wedding. But yeah, the night before we got together and then we actually had an Airbnb, so all the groomsmen stayed there and had a pretty big night the night before, probably a bit larger than I would have thought, and probably
Yeah,
woke up the
I
next
heard that.
morning thinking, Jesus, what have I done here? But no, I sort of think it might have kept me in check. Sort of slept in and then got into it. I was pretty much busy from the time I woke up. So, and then yeah, the
That's
day,
good.
yeah, it was good. The day sort of gets away from you a bit. I think as sort of everyone was rocking up, that's when the nerves hit me, and I was sort of getting around. And because at ours we sort of
It's
didn't
no good
really,
for you though, like the way you are. You're like me. You don't want to sit still and wait. You're
no,
sitting still in a suit waiting, you know?
yeah, but but yeah, once the sort of ceremony was done, it was into it, and it was a bit more of a party than a wedding, which was good to see. It sort of
A
suited
bit
both of
more than a
us.
party, you'll say. It was off its head. I've got great fears. I'm so bad with names, and I hate that I am, but the big fella might have fucking killed someone's spine. Like they would be, see, they'd
Emma,
still be, yeah, they'd still be getting fucking help with that. I don't know if it's a cousin, but there's a young bloke, like youngish bloke. He was not going to see out the night. He was like sitting right across from me. He was hysterical. Um, it was on for young and old from the fucking get go.
yeah, it was good.
It wasn't a test match. It was like a 2020 of a wedding,
Yeah,
and yeah,
yeah. It was yeah. Obviously the entrance sort of went viral as on the TikToks and stuff, and then that was sort of a. I haven't really seen a wedding that has everyone on the dance floor before dinner, but it was
yeah.
interesting. But then with the next day we had a recovery as well, and at the Airbnb that we booked out, and that was a very good day as well. So big few days, and yeah, something I'll yeah, one of the best. Well, was the best day of my life, best weekend of my life for sure.
I thought it was beautiful. I think it's it's so sweet that the two families are so nice but tight and
Yeah,
connected.
it's good.
There's just like so much love in that room. It was really, really, really nice. Um, your old man was fucking outstanding. Um, some of the speeches dragged their feet a bit, and which they do at every wedding. And his little flare up that he wanted to go and he wasn't allowed to go. Like he built it and he let everyone get fucking worried that he might fuck it, and he just like let that build and took the pressure off everyone else and put it on him, and then he just nailed his speech. I suppose the one question I've got is any luck for your sister yet? because that was one of the great gags all time, all time, all time. And the vape out the nostrils was just
Oh,
his little Alibaba. He loves that. Yeah,
yeah, he was in
Flea,
good form.
Freddie, everyone was outstanding. The Flea was just like it's as happy as you ever see an old white man. Was the Flea. It was
Yeah, it was
beautiful. It
good,
was great
wasn't
to watch, because I'm going towards those sort of areas, away
it? Yeah.
from yours to that, and yeah, he
Well,
was
even like
beautiful.
I've never seen him cry as well. And obviously, I was already balling, but then to see him cry, I was like, "Oh fuck, man, I'm gone here as well."
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was good.
It was a beautiful,
But
beautiful, beautiful day. I think one thing I was telling my mates about when I left, like over the next few days, is like you just got to have even more respect for the Papa. You're fucking 2 foot shorter than every other fuckwit that was there. Like I've
yeah,
got less respect for some of them just because they're genetically gifted. Like they're just like I'm tall. I'm not short, but I'm not. I thought I was tall. Now I'm just not short.
yeah,
Like Will Hayward's that much taller than me.
yeah, yeah. Well,
I'm that much taller than you. Like what the fuck? You're a
yeah,
star, but some of those boys, Jesus Christ, like they are just big thickies, and just I say this with all nothing but love. The Crust is an animal and a pig in the right ways. Like he was just fucking everything I hoped he would be. Everything, and
he was
I love
even in
him.
better fold.
Yeah, well, it sounded like you were when you guys were texting me. Like, say the wedding was on Tuesday, they were texting me on Thursday. So it was a fucking really good recovery. Yeah, just a great night. Good people. Everyone was super nice. Joel and Marty probably the nicest. Um,
Yeah, I've had a few mentions of Joel actually.
he's just super nice. Really impressed by how he like comes across.
Yeah, he's a good fella.
Um, your mum and you can tell your mum's related to like certain ones, eh? Like they're just like the same model with different
Oh,
hair
this,
color.
yeah, the sisters.
Yeah, like it's just like you want your Corolla in this color, that color, that color. They're all the same. Beautiful. Everyone's grouse. How'd that bloke pull up to hit the deck?
Oh yeah, Russ. Yeah, yeah, he
Oh, it
was
was
sweet.
fucked. That happened. That happened on me. Almost did my back.
Really? That was yeah, because
140
he told me.
kilos, and he looks like he weighs 60. Try to grab. Oh,
Yeah, he was good. He was. I think he left about 5 a.m. on the Saturday as well, and Sunday even. But yeah, he was into it.
that's a bit. That's plain hurt. Like that's a big lift.
Yeah, yeah. But no, it was good. All everything ticked the box. Everything went to script and as we planned, even better to be honest. So it was
The
very, very
venue was grouse too, wasn't it?
yeah, it
You
was
never
good.
know how they're going to play out, and it went good. It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
good. And the honeymoon, we'll move on to the honeymoon. Otherwise, we'll be bloody here forever. But honeymoon, we went to Indonesia or Bali, and then sort of a little island off Bali called Sumba. Went to Uluwatu and stayed there for 5 nights. Then 5 nights over to Sumba. If you haven't ever been to Sumba, very humbling experience. It's sort of proper third world country. Yeah, there's like well, obviously we're in a resort, but then no houses, just all straw houses. All the villages and families live in straw houses and no shoes, like one pair of clothes you'd imagine. And yeah, it was a humbling experience. We got around to all the little spots on that island, the beaches and things like that, and all the kids would run out and they'd ask you. You got to pay them like $5 to get into the beach, and they'll take photos of you for $5 and things like that. Playing soccer with the kids and sport and that, it was really nice. So very relaxing sort of 5 days, and then we went back. Well, 10 days, 5 days at Sumba, but then we went back to Uluwatu, and my best mate, my best man, and his partner met us over in Uluwatu. So we had a few more nights out on the drink. But yeah, it was good. It was great holiday, great sort of relaxing holiday where I'm used to sort of in Europe where you it's sort of different about the Asian sort of holidays compared to Europe. Europe, you're here, there, everywhere. Where in the Asian countries, I think you can just relax a bit more and sit by the beach or by the pool and
Yeah,
have
you're
your
having more
cocktail.
like your cocktail ratio when you go into these Asian Fiji places is it
Yeah,
goes through the roof. The sugar
yeah,
and that's a like shout out to Annie because if I was marrying you, you just want to take this guy to where he can get some sugar drinks into him with alcohol in them. Like she's thought that through. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's right up your
yeah,
alley. You would
yeah.
have been just the guy. Did you go through the whole list of them?
Yeah, strawberry daiquiris. I had to know how many daiquiris I had. I'm a big Negroni man. Love my Negroni, so I always sort of start on a Negroni for dinner, even breakfast. But nah,
Yeah,
um,
well, hey, you do you.
lunch. But
Proof will be in the
nah,
pudding.
and yeah, daiquiris, pina coladas. There was a fair list of them. By the end though, you're feeling a bit. You can't drink too many daiquiris because like even I'm feeling sick.
Yeah, but that's why like eventually you just realise that a good strong can of beer is just all you need.
Yeah.
Work up a little sweat, have a can of beer. There's nothing better.
But the thing there, like, it just gets so warm, the beer, so quick because it's just so humid. And it's not that cold, the
Yeah,
beer's there. I don't know. But,
yeah.
nah,
Well,
amazing time. It's good.
um, so you've obviously uh basically haven't found an excuse not to have a crack from fucking the end of September. It's now early December. Um, I haven't actually seen anything, but I'm hoping that you've returned to football. Um, have you? Yes or no?
Yeah, yeah, I'm training.
Good.
Haven't missed a session.
And can I get some honesty from you on skin folds? Throw in the cross if you want. I want 2023, 2024, and this year's. Well, so like a year before, you know what I mean? I want the return fatties. I reckon we got a PB this year. Surely. Or you
Yeah.
are what I would describe as a medical fucking marvel.
Yeah, PB this year for sure, yeah. Yeah.
Boy, how much?
Well, I'm always pretty low, but I think my skinnies were 37, and that was what they had left when that's what they were when I left for off season, so that's pretty good.
Oh, that's a
Uh,
fucking miracle in itself.
yeah, so it was good.
I couldn't get
Uh,
over when we played golf. Like, you just look good. You look like
yeah,
thin and tanned and healthy. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? If I had done half of what you had done, I would be in a coma.
it's good. I'm pretty lucky with the skin folds, even though Toby thinks I'm fat. But no, I'm
Yeah, well, shouts to
37.
Toby.
The
What I will say about Toby is we should build on that. We should do some advertising. If Winnie hasn't sorted that out yet, Winnie, great man too, but get onto that. That's going to pay dividends for Pappers over the next sort of 10 years because as soon as Toby stops having to play football, that boy's going to ride out. And the Papa, now after what he's gone through and what he's returned as, he will not. So, and also, like, look at Senior. Just phenomenal Nick still, the great man. So, yeah.
I must say the crust kit was looking pretty dust. I reckon
Mm.
a few weeks out, and really got to work. And I think he was 45, which is pretty good for him. Um, so 45 around 40 to 45 is like where you want to be. 35 to 45 is where you want to be. Anything over 45, you're like, we'll get nearly close to 50. But the crust kit worked hard, and because he did his PCL, remember, at the end of the season, so he was sort of going
Mm.
through rehab and getting that right. But he worked hard. Someone had a word to him, I think, in his ear saying, mate, you better get that right before day one, and he got it right. So full credit to him.
I wonder what the male model from Newcastle weighs in at. He'd be like in the low teens, Isaac.
Nah, he actually come back he's usually about 35. He was about 40, so same old.
Oh, flare up.
But like Corey Warner, Chad's brother's around 30.
Wow.
He's a athletic freak. He's lean as anything. Millsy's pretty lean as well. But yeah, not many boys come back fat these days. There's so much, like, you get given so much, and to what you program and what you can eat if you are struggling, or do off legs, and so many programs you get given to get them down. So it's pretty hard to come back too fat.
Okay. How is the Pappers feeling mentally? Mentally, I'd assume that you've probably never been better. You've ticked a big life goal. You get back to work. Sun's out. You're feeling good, but physically as well. Where are you at?
Yeah, mentally and physically, I reckon probably footy wise. I think the difference between this year is, well, this pre-season is like, so let's say last year where you lose a grand final, then you're back into it after 8 weeks, and you're sort of still thinking, geez, I cannot be stuffed at all to go into pre-season again. We got smacked, and my body was cooked going into day one for pre-season last year, sort of my ankle and things like that. And then this year I sort of only played, your 10 or 12 games, and you miss finals. You have 12, 13 weeks off, and you sort of get married. And the off season that I had, you come into pre-season really refreshed and ready to go. And I think we got some obviously new recruits like Charlie and Simon Goodwin to come in the coaching staff. You sort of new game plan, even got a bit more new stuff with the game plan, and it's really good. And I've trained every session so far, and sort of
Every
even the
session.
stuff, yeah, even the stuff with Bill Knowles. You sort of do that over the off season. It's like where can this take me, and it's working so far. I don't want to jinx it, touch wood, but yeah, I haven't missed a session, and obviously a little bit scaled back compared to the sort of younger boys. As I'm 29 now, so get a little bit a helping hand here and there, but yeah, I haven't missed a session. It's consistency for me, which is what I've had so far.
Simon Goodwin, I was lead in the pen, like a lot of lead in the pencil when we signed him. I was hopeful we would because I heard of the Sydney connection, maybe missus, I can't remember what, but family or something. So I was hoping we got him. Now you've had, what is it, 2 weeks, 3 weeks with him? Obviously, you're not going to say anything negative about him, but I know that you like him. So what he's saying, guys, is the truth. Tell us what he's like and the impact that he's having and you hope he might have, and confirm to me that he's got a bit of go about him because you heard the reports, you hear this, you hear that, you see this, you see that. A lot of like the cows about him.
Yeah, yeah, he's very, very easy to get along with. He's sort of very approachable. Sort of one of the boys, loves it, loves the racing, loves footy and cricket and all the sports. So I get along with him pretty well. Sort of straight away, even. It's funny. I reckon the week after he got sacked, he was in Sydney, and I was having a coffee. I think it might have been. I don't know who were playing. I was just sitting there by myself having brekkie. He had his AirPods in. I think I had mine in as well. And I've just stuck my hand out as he's walked past. I nearly bloody jumped in his face. And he goes, "Hey, what's going on?" I said, I hope you're right, mate. Good to see you in Sydney. Hope you have a good time off, whatever. But just remember, I think you could help us a lot. 1 week out after being sacked, and then first day he comes in, he goes, "Geez, you're into me early, but it might have worked, I think."
Yeah,
Uh,
good
uh,
credit.
but but yeah, he's just. I think it's in the media. He sort of lost his love for the game the last 2 years, and coaching. It's very stressful, especially in Melbourne. But you see the I suppose talent that he has in coaching, the brain he has is from day one. Just he speaks and you listen. Hasn't said much, but when he speaks, it's like, oh, this bloke knows what's going on. And yeah, he's been good. He'll be overseeing the coaching and doing the attack for us. So he's very, very good.
Does he ever talk about Malcolm Blight?
No, not yet. I haven't got sort of that deep into him yet.
So I reckon he's got like, in racing circles, like the guys you're starting to talk to or get to know who have like done a bit of time here, they've done a bit of time there, and they get like this base, and that's like their justification for knowing what they want to do and how they want to train. He's got that. Like he played in a fucking super team
Mm.
that built success and got momentum. Is under a very rare coach. Like he was way outside the box, Malcolm.
Mm.
Then he's had success as a coach. And he's had failure as a coach. I think he's
It
got
is.
like the perfect resume and now the perfect position to not be the man, but be able to just like sit on the edge and then just come in and just give a word to someone. And he's got like real lived experience and success and failure to help you guys and whoever it is. I think Charlie Curnow is enormous. I think Simon Goodwin's a bigger recruit.
Yeah, over the last two I sort of am singing the same hymn as you say. I think it's very good call. I think Charlie's huge, but I think even Jeremy Laidler's been massive for us as well. Coming from Giants, he's been really, really good. Really impressed by the way he's coaching and teaching us, because obviously Giants are very, very good attacking team, and they move the ball, handball fast. He brought some really nice stuff to us, and even the way he coaches us forwards, as he's a forward coach now, he's been really good. So, two coaches we've got come in have been very nice, and even Nick Malcheski is the VFL coach. I think the coaching
Oh, the great man.
the coaching recruitment has been elite as well. So
What a left footer. What a left
yeah,
footer. Big game player.
mate, and he's
Even if he
still got
wasn't, all we remember is that he delivered on the big stage. He kicked 2 goals out of his fucking ass. Out of his ass. In like golf terms, what did he do? He sort of like
mate.
sliced one around a tree twice off 18. You know what I mean? And he did it twice. Like,
So speaking of golf about him, they do a Queenstown golf trip. They've got the Sydney Swans Foundation, like all the old boys, that tip a fair bit of money into the club. They're on the board, such and such. All that stuff, all the big swingers. Anyway, and they take like old players. So Joey Kennedy, Nick Malcheski went. I've actually been once or twice. They take some players here and there. They're playing at Millbrook, one of the Millbrook courses in Queenstown. He's hit a hole in one on a par 4 at Millbrook.
par 4? Well, to be honest, I almost did that twice today. But
Yeah, but you didn't. Yeah, so he's hit a hole in one on a par 4.
How far's the par 4? Well, the par 4
Like-
today for me was 235 metres. So should have.
Yeah, that's like it was. I think it was like it would have been a little bit of breeze at Queenstown, I assume, but he said like absolutely creamed it. So the people on the green, driver, people on the green, and like the group in front of him are on the green. I think Jared McVeigh was on there, and he's just put his hand up, and he's like, he didn't think it went in because he was that far away. He couldn't see the ball go in. He's like, mate, where the fuck's my ball? And he said he's gone up there and it's in the hole. He's like, what the fuck?
Is he a lefty?
I don't know, but he's pretty good. I think he's off like 10 or something. But yeah, hole in one on par 4.
I thought I had
Good
one
stuff.
today, and then it obviously didn't go in. It was on a par 3. I went up there. It was fucking 3 metres away, but it was dead in line the whole way.
It's amazing. Look,
Game plan stuff you're talking about. So 2 new coaches, bit of change, bit of different ideas floating in, floating out. The big Coxman's evolving second year. Are there any changes to the game plan that you can or want to sort of talk about, or not game plan, maybe style? Is there anything you guys are aiming at, thinking about?
Probably can't give away too much, but I think you sort of looked a little bit how we beat Brisbane. We beat Brisbane at the Gabba, who went on to win the premiership. So we sort of take some things out of that game, and obviously we were still a very good offensive team, like a very good kicking team and things like that. So we'll use a bit of kicking, handballing. The game's so fast now, so a lot of teams are trying to go faster and score off turnover quicker. So that's what we want to do is score off turnover like every team does. But we will have changed a little bit here and there. But I don't know, after about 4 or 5 rounds, I think every team will see what we're doing. So I don't want to give away too much, but yeah, there's a few little tweaks in the game plan, and yeah, it's good.
The big thickie, the import, Charlie Kernow, makes me feel safe, makes me feel excited. He makes Swans fans excited. Every one of the majority of my friends are football people. The majority of my friends are Swans people, and they're fucking pumped to get the big fella in. I don't know if you're allowed to. You can, if you could share versions of that story you told me about his sort of like introduction to the boys and just announcing that I am a big thick alpha. That would be fucking great. After that, just like how's he slotting in? Does he look enormous? Rig, soundness. Like if he was a horse and you and I were co-trainers, when we're trotting him up after his work in the morning, are we very happy, or is the vet having a look at him?
Yeah, well, it's a start. I sort of knew of him a little bit. Obviously mates with Cripper and things like that, so I've sort of seen him around a little bit here and there. I haven't really had many beers with him, but yeah, we certainly had a few the first time we sort of had dinner, and he ended up going to the Royal in Bondi there, and he actually won what it was on their social media, won a skull off at trivia on a Tuesday night, and sort of claimed he was. I think he was a bit surprised that no one knew who he was, so he actually said he was someone else, which I won't name who. But yeah, he won the skull off, and yeah, he was pretty popular with the boys straight away. One thing I didn't really think he was like, he's actually a really good, like really, really footy nuffy. I thought he sort of rocked up and just did his thing, but loves his footy, and he's a really good teacher of forward craft as well to the young forwards, which I sort of didn't expect him coming in. So he's very good at that, which is good to see. Loves talking about footy, like always wants to watch vision and things like that. So he's obviously, like you said, his running ability is really, really good for a big man. Moves over the ground so nicely.
I was
Have
talking to Joel about it at the wedding. Like it's huge for him
yeah,
because he's gonna like what you just said is what I was hoping. Like he's just gonna learn what a big thicky does. Like under the bright lights, every game he played, there was like severe scrutiny and pressure on him,
yeah,
and he's learning and he's got all these ideas and he can share them with Joel and Logan,
yeah,
and
for
he takes
sure.
the pressure off them.
Mm.
And the three of them obviously take a lot of pressure off our man.
um, but yeah, even Joel, he's training very real well. I think that the Bill Knowles stuff, Touchwood, has helped me and him a lot. But he's training really well. So it's just getting used to sort of he's he's very different to Bud, where um it's like Bud was just like a freak. But he wasn't like a big pack marker or like a hold and mark. Bud was a really big like leader, so you'd turn and just roll straight away because you knew he'd be already leading before the band. But Kearns, like you would see in the AFL, he likes to hold a lot and mark it inside sort of 30 closer to goal rather than out near 50 where Bud used to kick all his goals. So yeah, it's good to see how different forwards work. Um, but yeah, even just watch these and he reacts so quickly and just moves over the ground so well.
Do you think it's smarter to evolve a game plan around that, or make him fit into a game plan?
Um, well, to be honest, overall, um, um, yeah, like we're sort of evolving, not because of him, obviously a little bit because of him. I think if you look at our team, we're sort of a very, very attacking sort of team, and we want to get the best out of our attack, and obviously our defense holds up pretty well as well. So sort of adjusting to a little bit, as you'll see the game plan come out a bit. I think, um, yeah, you'll notice some changes in our game plan and to why we're doing that, and hopefully kick a few more goals.
Speaking of the defenders, just roll back into the wedding for a second. If there's one Swans player that could just slot straight into Hollywood, Dan Rampy, fucking hell. The man's just like, it's got everything where it needs it, doesn't he? And he knows it. But full credit to him. Callum Mills, how's he going? The pressure's going
Yeah,
to mount on him this season. I'd assume he's going to have a monster pre-season.
yeah, he was flying, which is a pity, but yeah, he sort of just did a little hammy. He'll be back after Christmas. Sometimes it's
I know
it's
exactly
not.
what's going to happen. He's going to come back with the biggest fucking biceps, like you've ever seen, mate. Back
Yeah,
like old school days, you know.
uh, I was gonna say like blessing in disguise, but not really because he's had a few soft tissues. But sometimes just having a few weeks off here and there in pre-season can sort of, at his age, hold you in good stead come back end of the year. And it's obviously frustrating for him to be out again, but it's nothing major, and he'll be back out there soon, which is good for us. It's also a good opportunity for other guys to step up and sort of fill his void in leadership. He's a very good leader, and sort of where we need to get better as well. I think as a team is a few more guys sort of taking that next step because he is the captain and does do a lot of stuff that off the field that goes unnoticed and is very important. So some guys are taking that step, which is nice to see.
What about your rig? Say we were trotting you up in the stables last year pre-season. You're probably 3 out of 5 lame. Worried about that ankle. Let's give that a bit of cortisone. Knock that up. A couple of weeks on the water walker should be sweet, but he's not 100%. Where are we at this year?
Yeah, I'll be probably. Um, it's different because I sort of never have come back.
Obviously, you're
Um,
not a horse. I'm just using
This
horse.
early, yeah, this early. I've never really come back this early before because we did make finals. But yeah, I would be probably close to my top I've been. Fitness wise, definitely. I probably didn't do the 2K, but yeah, I'd be definitely close to my top
What
fitness I've
excuse
been.
did we use for the 2K avoidance? Just for
Um,
anyone young out there trying to learn.
Just compartment syndrome, and and a bit of sort of not used to running on the gravel because I was running on the road in Bali. Nah,
Oh, wow.
nah, I
Do
could
you
have ran
watch
it, but
him? Do you like watching it? Go on, mate. Yeah.
yeah, you actually feel shit ass while watching them. But I yeah, I could have ran it, but I think that sort of just taking it easy as which I think is smart. I
How many
think a few of
chicks
us did.
in the last game of the year? Like, I don't need to. Yeah, I won't be.
But I'll be doing it post Chris. It'd be interesting to see how I go. But it's not really my running. Like I think even if I was like if I went to run now, I still wouldn't get a good time. But if I was to do something like a MAS running or 150s or things like that, I'll be get my best times for sure.
Now, last year and the year before, we spoke about, I've forgotten her name, but she's an innovator, a genius in the mind
Emma
and the
Murray.
mind game. Emma Murray. Is she still part of it?
Yep.
Good. But obviously, we played golf 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe, I don't know when. Um, I've got major concerns about the chat, like huge concerns about the chat. Um, it was like bad, and then when it was bad, the crust just was like a parrot and would just like repeat it. Does the coxman or anyone ever think about just getting someone in, which would just be a fucking great laugh? But like, if you saw like, and we're going to get to it shortly, Ricky Ponting on commentary, just he had a flare up last night. He had been holding it in for how like shit and weak he thinks Jofra Archer is, and it just he had a flare up, you know what I mean? And it come out, and he wanted to champ him, but he just like he drops it there so that the when he's back playing cricket, you can see that he just drops it in there and just lets you ponder that, and then gets on top of you mentally. Do you reckon the coxman or someone might think about bringing, say if punter wants to come in, just have a chat to you boys about the mind game side of footy?
Nah, not really at all. I
I
think
think it's worthwhile. I think it'd be a great laugh.
I think you need to fucking get a shot clock on your fucking golf game because I played golf for 6 fucking hours because you take that long to take a fucking putt and a shot. It's ridiculous. So the guys you're playing with, in your little men's club you got going, what you probably, I don't know, who knows what you do? Well, you take 6 hours, so it might even be longer. Who knows? But yeah, it's extraordinary how long you take for a shot.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyways, listen out there. Just do the maths on a game of golf. There was three of them. There was two of us. We beat them 5-4. Who do you reckon was taking longer, like in a game of golf, to get the ball in the hole?
What? You? Mate, we have to wait. We have to wait for you. But anyway, if you're gonna play golf with Dicko, allow 6 hours. Not 4 hours, 6. Anyway, but yeah, on the Oz Open, what do you think of it yesterday?
I thought, firstly thought that back to our golf before we finish, because like unlike you, I've got a bit of class. That was the best game of golf I've ever seen you play by a long way. You were
What?
very, very good for a long time, but you did fall away late.
Yeah, because it's
Um,
fucking 6 hours.
yeah, well, and yeah, maybe some other things. I mean, watching me drain one from like 10 foot on the same line as you, and you pushing it from 4 foot's not going to be good for you mentally, I guess. But you played well, and you're going good, and it was really enjoyable to go now. Probably what is it, 6-0 first year, undefeated, and so on. I thought that the golf at Royal Melbourne was just so absolutely sensational and a huge success. And I pray to God that big, thick business people with cash see it, love it, and get behind it and draw the Rorys. Like, imagine if you threw in John Rahm or Terrell Hatton or
Scotty.
Scotty Scheffler or Max Homer. Sounds like he's coming. Like, if you just have 2 to 3 tournaments in our summer, and what the Australian people need to realise is these Americans don't want to come and play at fucking New South Wales or somewhere in Queensland. They want to play on the sandbelt. So you put 2 down here on the grouse courses, and you have 1 maybe in Sydney and Brisbane, something like that, and you pressure the PGA to be part of it, or some such. But I thought it was just outstanding. I took Darcy on Wednesday to the practice round. It was packed, and like
Mm.
my 6-year-old son on my shoulders watched Rory McIlroy hit a fucking bomb. You should see it, man. Like it's fucking the sound is different, the flight is different, and it's not like he's actually trying. And then he hit this like buttery, silky wedge that onto those concrete like upside down pool tables that went jish jish jish. And then we got up and I got him right in line with it, and he sunk and he made a birdie on 18. It was only a practice round,
Yeah.
but like
It's
it was
elite.
unbelievable. And I didn't go to any of the days, but I did that and I watched all of it on TV. I thought it was outstanding, and I feel sick. I feel fucking ill for Cam Smith, though.
Oh, he wouldn't have slept last night, would he?
You know what that's like? Me and Punts always do this. We used to do this like all the time. We'd watch the Australian Open and you could bet and run. And if a bloke had like 3 break points and he didn't take them, and the other guy held, you'd then bet against the guy.
Yeah, because he's.
So the guy who hasn't taken the break points, then he'd get his serve broken. And the way that 18th hole played out was it was square. Then the guy shit the bed, and it was like Cam Smith's tournament. He laid up and probably rolled out a little bit further than he wanted into no man's land. Because that Nico Hearn's a great commentator for the golf angles. He goes, it's the hardest putt on this golf course, but he's got the
Yeah.
putt. Then the bloke's jammed one out of his ass. How he did that, and then he
Oh,
sunk the putt, and then all of a sudden it's like fucking hell, what's happening? And he pulls one.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, couldn't believe. I think he got into $2, Smith, or even shorter. I think old mate got out to like $6 or something when he was made that up and down on the bet on the exchange. So yeah, crook stuff. I reckon even $1.60 maybe I seen on I don't know on Twitter there, but yeah, crook stuff. The comments that Roy made around the scheduling as well is what's going to either make or break the Oz Open
Yeah, I
because
think Australia has to be completely flexible to whatever they need. Like
yeah,
it does play second fiddle. The prize money's shit compared to what they want. It's a huge inconvenience for their schedule, and they're so well
miles away.
paid and rich that they don't need it. You need to make it fit in and be like a pleasure,
Yeah, for sure.
which is what he said. He said that tournament in Barbados is a better field. This is a much better vibe.
Mm. Yeah, it's definitely. I think it was definitely one of the better ones that we've had in the number of years because of the sandbelt. You realise how much they love the sandbelts, the pros. They just love them compared to like your Lakes or your what they do Lakes in the Aussie last year or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lakes in the Aussie. Yeah, like that's
Rory's coming back next year. It's Kingston Heath, which he
yeah,
thinks is
yeah,
better than Royal Melbourne.
yeah. Geez, that was a bit of a dig in the guts for Royal Melbourne.
Yeah, but I
The
think it's
honesty's
like
good.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. That's what's good about golf and its edge versus like say footy. Like he just says whatever he thinks
Mm.
without being rude or offensive. He's just telling the truth. He's not worried about it. He's accountable to Rory. I
Uh,
thought it was cool. I thought the whole thing was fantastic, and I love it.
Tell you what was better, cricket.
Oh my god! Like how much how like you must have just had real hard. Like you would need 3 pairs of speedos that last day in Perth
The what last day in Perth.
when your man Travis was just going to town
Oh man,
again.
Tanya, mate. He's I called it months and months ago. He's the
You did. You did. You've been big on Travis for a very long time. You were big on him before he made that heroic, courageous World Cup winning 100 in India. This is bigger than that,
yeah.
I think. Everyone was shitting themselves. 200 was a lot of runs.
Yeah. He's
An
just
hour later, it was over.
um. Yeah, it's amazing. Perth was amazing. I think just the whole. Geez, there was a lot of controversy and just shit going on in the first test. It was really Ash's stuff. We rolled them, then they rolled us.
Mm.
And then it was sort of, geez, we're just going to go, and yeah, it's just heady. He's just so good, and I think Weatherald even moving to even this test, like, was elite. That first innings was so good at the
Are
Gabba.
you bringing Kawaja back in?
No way. The only thing I thought that Heady in the middle order with that pink ball would have really done some damage.
Yeah, see that's exactly the point. So Australia probably made 600 in the first innings if he batted five.
But I also think that like Weatherald, you get more out of Weatherald just by having Travis Head at the other end.
Yes, yeah, he
They're
takes
good
pressure off,
mates.
doesn't he?
Good mates. Like Inglis he's a good player. He can make some runs. But yeah, I feel that yeah, Heady, like they are a very aggressive opening pair. Like they're both left-handers. They do like to. Uzi is left-handed as well, I suppose. Is he? Yeah.
He's
No.
left-handed, but he's like deep in crease, late playing, straight bat. They're like anything short of a length. They just and a bit of width, bang. I think England should have won in Perth, and that was like the disgraceful cricket.
Mm.
But Brisbane, they got pumped, and now it's 2-0, and they spent 3 years wanking themselves off. Dutch ruddered at a lot of times. Google what a Dutch rudder is. That they've been assisted heavily in their own delusion in that they are reinventing a 200-year-old game, and it's just moronic the way that they play. They're dumb, and I just love it. Like all that shit you saw, if you looked at for it, like the best 11 from the combined teams, and this is the worst Australian side ever.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's like Australian twos, the the like six selected fast bowler just took a fifer. You
Yeah.
like just literally bowling a length and hitting the handkerchief.
Yeah.
Like
Amazing.
it's nothing better, than it's getting a little bit hot. Beers tasting better. The pink ball test is on, and fucking Scotty Boland's just hitting a length, and he's just nipping them back at him, nipping them, nipping them. Oh, it's going straight. And then and then Carey's Carey's fast becoming one of the most likable Australians that there is.
Yeah. Carey's the best
It just
keeper
goes
in the
up to the
world.
stumps. Oh, it's unbelievable, eh?
Yeah, it's the best keeping I've ever seen. I reckon he's the best keeper in the world, and he can bat. Like
Yeah.
he's been batting well. He's keeping well. I, I think that it just puts so much pressure on him with Carey up to the stumps. Like they didn't know what to do. He didn't miss one. They want to be on the attack, but they can't be as attacking because he's standing up to the stumps and they
Yeah, because
jam one
him
up.
him standing up to the stumps helps like Scotty B or whoever maintain their
Nisa.
length because
Mm.
Nisa maintain their length because they aren't getting walked at.
Yeah.
It's like real team cricket. It's bloody golden, and I could just get so much of it hook it into my veins. I adore it.
Yeah.
Do you think they should have played line?
Um. No, I think they made the right call in the end. I think if you come out and the bloke that's playing for Lion takes a fifer, geez, you can't do much more there, I don't reckon. I didn't mind. Like, you understand Lion's comments, how fuming it was. Like, I'd be fuming as well.
I love that too.
Um,
That's what I'm saying. Like with Rory, like normally a cricketer or a footballer can't say that.
yeah, it was
But when
good.
you're taking
But
as many wickets, I guess you can say what you want.
I thought, I didn't like it. I thought it was wrong how they only told him half an hour before before the game.
Yeah, I think
He,
it
he,
shows. I think it was a rushed. I think it was like a impulsive late decision. I think it
mm,
was horrific.
but yeah, I
They
didn't.
should have
Like
they
it.
should have played Nisa, but not played Doggett and played.
Yeah,
They bowled
yeah.
Travis Head and Labuschagne.
Mm, yeah, it was interesting. They got away with it because England's shit. But I reckon that like Australia's fielding compared to theirs is just like chalk and cheese.
Doesn't it make you feel safe and just like remind you of your childhood when you just see the touring side drop catches?
Yeah,
It's
it's
happened my whole life.
yeah,
I
always
can just
happens.
see like Bill Lawry going, "Oh, he's putting down. That's not good enough. You can't do that against Australia."
It's
I just
ridiculous.
the keepers like he must be having some like
Oh,
serious help from the team doctor to get some good hours sleep because he'd be having some significant amount of head noise.
And our backup keeper is is making runouts.
Oh,
Like,
one peg too.
yeah, I reckon that changed the game. Like
Yep.
Stokes and Root, they like I honestly reckon they would have fought it. They would have seen the day.
But
They
a
were
roller
looking,
coaster so bad. Like, remember, like when that run out happened, you went from this is fucking bad to like, oh yeah, we're back.
yeah,
Then Joffre started whacking them, and you're just thinking this is fucked. That was like 60 runs we shouldn't have given away.
yeah.
We're in
Well,
trouble.
what were they? Stokes made 19, but like was looking pretty good. They were 3 for 122, and then 4 for 176, and like Harry Brooks' shot was horrific. Starkey would just
Yeah,
come back on the ball. He's still like throwing down looseners, and he slashed one outside off.
yeah,
Like they're just so dumb, like so dumb. They like
they are. Yeah,
we batted properly and went at the same run rate as them, 4.35. They went at 4.38, and we
yeah,
weren't making ridiculous shots. Like
yeah.
anyway, they're a rort. They're just in all sorts. They don't know what's going on. McCullum's just rattled. Um, he doesn't know what to do. They're going to Noosa. All their did you see all
Remember how
the
you said we over? I think we overtrained.
overtrained? All the English media are just absolutely ripping into shreds.
Yeah, but like that's why like I just can't get enough of the great cricketer. A lot of those English media that are now giving him hell were Dutch ruddering Brendan and Stokesy for the last 3 years. So
Yeah,
that's what fries me about commentators in sports. Is like you can't like
just
tie
point
your
someone up.
flag to something for a year or a week. You know the Swans are the best side in the AFL, and then you have a loss, and then this is what's wrong with the Swans. Like you can't.
Yeah,
You got to stick to your view a little bit, and it's just so great to watch them all.
it's good,
It's
isn't
so
it?
great to watch them all. I went to the Ashes, man, when they pumped us once here, and it was the worst day of my fucking life.
That was
The yap.
06 or
Oh, I don't know.
07
It was years
Vaughan.
ago. We were living in Melbourne, me and Dimmers, and we went and we just got like abused by English people the whole day and the whole night.
Oh,
Like on the bus on the way home. Ugh. The tram. The tram.
yeah.
Ugh.
I I reckon they'll. I honestly reckon they'll get rid of McCullum. I've seen some article today. How much do you reckon? Do you reckon an Aussie would ever coach England?
I reckon some Aussies would. I'd have like a wake if Ricky Ponting coached him.
Oh, mate, there's no way.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Justin Langer would. JL.
Yeah, it's I reckon they'll go hard after something like an Aussie. Like I've seen even Brad Haddon got thrown up by someone on SEN.
No, well they're just
So,
clickbaiting.
yeah. But I reckon they'll go after JL, but geez, he couldn't, could he? Geez, that's just like he just couldn't. Like you, I still find it weird that McCullum's coaching England. I reckon he's the way they're going. I reckon he hates them. He actually hates England. He's just like making them do all this stupid.
Yeah, but okay. Let's go a bit deeper for a sec. If you're Harry Brook, right?
Mm.
You are gifted, right? You've been very good for probably your whole life. When you're preparing and you're going out to play, you got yourself in. What impact would Brendan McCullum or anyone have on you? Like, I'm saying fuck all.
But I reckon that's it. That is fair. Like the mindset of him, like the game awareness of him is your device is running low.
What's that
The
mean? My
game,
battery?
yeah, the game awareness of him is poor.
Yeah, but do you think that if Justin Langer coaches England, like, what is he sending out the 12th man to tell Harry Brook to fucking pull your head in?
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon they're in this mindset where they've just got to score because they've like I don't know. I just think their first instinct is their first thing they want to think about is score. Not, I think the Aussies are like, geez, we need to get through these 10 overs and then we're away. But England are always thinking about, well, I need to score off this ball. and that's how they're being coached. You need to score rather than you need to dig in deep, boys. But yeah, good chat. The Ashes is just pretty much over. We're gonna hope we
Have you got
won.
any insights for the early crow punters before you give it out for the Swans for the third test?
Third test. Where are we? Adelaide.
Well,
Oh
no, according to Ben Stokes, we're going to Melbourne, but I'm pretty
yeah,
sure it's in Adelaide.
that's how good he's going.
You need to be a hard man to win in Australia. Australia's full of
Yeah.
hard men. Love that.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I
Stokesy.
actually, I actually think Stokesy would die for you. He can have it.
Yeah,
He can put
yeah.
hold his head off. But I think my man Hetty back at home, he'll make it tough. For Adelaide Oval, he'll be cutting it, pulling it for 6. Don't you worry.
Boundaries of the Adelaide Oval.
And mate, I reckon you know what the two openers are South Australians. I'll put on 100 first 100 partnership.
I reckon England will drop her.
You reckon? Yeah.
They have to. You can't bowl 150s when the sting's out of the game. You fucking what is that?
Yeah, but like,
You
mate,
can't get champed by Steve Smith. Steve Smith, all time great. The next, like, Don Bradman, Steve Smith, as far as I'm concerned, elite. Love him. Makes you feel safe. The best
he's
I've ever seen. He's not an outfit though.
yeah,
The opposite of that, and you can't be getting outfit by him. And your fast bowler's getting outfit by him.
yeah,
Bad.
it was big. How good was Ponting as well? That was
Oh,
elite.
just ripping in.
Oh,
That's what I was
we've
saying
actually sort of
before.
mentioned
Just
that. Yeah,
imagine like the shit he would say on a football. Yeah.
yeah, it's good. But yeah, looking forward to Adelaide Test. My man Hetty for 100, and I think those two will put on 100 partnership to start the day. Two South Australian boys. I don't know if whether it was actually South Australian, but he definitely played for them.
He's
But
from Northern Territory,
oh, he is too actually. But
I
that's
think.
that's episode. What was it? 86 or 7?
We think it's
When
86. We're glad to be back. We
big
can't
show.
guarantee the short term sort of consistency of the show, but we will do our best. Tom's settling back into the groove, which makes things more doable. I'm taking the kids and the missus overseas in a way, so we'll see what we can do when I'm there. P Rat might fire up. We don't know. Do we
Yeah.
get Papley Senior on for a guest appearance and an interview? Maybe we do. I'd love to. Let us know what you'd like, guys. Gamble responsibly. Have a phenomenal week. Behave yourselves. Welcome back, and bye for now.
Bye for now.